what we need to do is we need a zip. I'm just going to do it in a dark coloured zip so that you can see it, but it's fine. You're going to have a white zip, okay? The reason I'm doing it a dark zip for here is just it's a little bit easier for you to see. Does that make sense? So on the bottom of your pillowcase, okay, so this needs to be the bottom edge. So not the top edge, the bottom edge. Okay, what we do here is we take about that amount, roughly like this, and we fold it. Okay, and we flatten those bits down so it's roughly like that. Following so far? Yeah? We've then got the zip. Now with that zip, you should be able to see that here, along this point, you've got the zip pull here and you've got a ridge. The zip pull needs to be on the top facing upwards, okay? That's going to go roughly like that. So our folded line lines up with that edge. Does that make sense? So the ridge is here. Let me show you again. Ridge here, your line lines up here. Okay, I'll give you the one that I've pinned in a second. So we line up our folded edge along there. We then use some pins. We grab the pins and we push it through. Like so. Like that. Now, if you made a pencil case last year, this is exactly the same as your pencil case, but it's just a larger version, okay? Like that. So it's going through this bit, through your fold, and then it's going out to the other side. Okay, so it's going through all 3 layers. That's your pinning stage. So then what we're going to do is we're going to sew all the way along from here, all the way along this edge with a 0-0 stitch. Now we need to make sure we don't end up sewing on top of this ridged part of the zip, because if we sew on there and get thread through there, our zip effectively is not going to open. Okay, so I've put here a little note. You're going to reverse 4 stitches at the beginning and you're going to reverse 4 stitches at the end. So what you're going to do is start sewing here, 1, 2, 3, 4, stop, reverse 4 stitches, go back, continue all the way here, straight stitches all the way along to the end, stop, reverse 4 stitches, go forward 4 stitches. So you will need to put in your cushion under the sewing machine. You might need to remove a couple of the pins if they're in the way. Effectively, you need to put the presser foot down, and like it says here, we're going to do 4 stitches and then reverse. I'm sewing in a pink thread, so it's a little bit easier for you to see what I'm doing, but please ensure that you use a thread that matches your cushion. Okay, so I'm going to sew for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm then going to stop. I'm going to press this button that looks like an arrow pointing backwards. I'm going to hold that in and press the foot pedal down backwards for 4. 2, 3, 4. And then go back forwards. So watch out for any of the metal bits on the zip, because if you hit that, it will end up damaging the machine and breaking the needle. If it gets stuck, just lift up the presser foot, shuffle it forward a little bit, and then continue sewing. If it's still stuck, do the same again, Shuffle it forward ever so slightly and then continue sewing. So sew carefully along the line. Make sure you sew close enough to the edge that it's getting the zip inside it as well. Take the pins out when you get to them. It doesn't matter which end of the zip that you start sewing at. Right, when you get to the end here, so I've got the zip pull at this point. I'm going to put the sewing machine needle using the wheel on the side into the sewing machine and lift up the presser foot. Now this zip pull here is then going to be a bit in the way, so I need to just shuffle that out of the way so I've got a bit better access with regards to the zip. So you're sewing down to the end. Again, watch out for the metal bit at this end of this zip. Then when you get to the end, reverse stitch and go forwards again. Again for 4 stitches. And take it out, put it out of the sewing machine and cut off these loose threads so they don't end up getting caught in the zip.